Hey guys, same makeup and clothes as the last video that you probably watched because I'm filming two videos back to back today. And yeah, so in the last video I was talking about how I had gone to Sephora to buy a backup beauty blender, and I was standing in that section at Sephora that has all the little cubby holes with all the interesting little small products, and I saw this, and it is called the Original Makeup Eraser. Now, I've seen this in other people's videos, and I've heard people talk about this before, and my curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to pick one up and try it for myself. So what this is it is a cloth that will remove all your makeup with no cleansers. And I thought, you know, it seems like such an interesting concept, and I don't really understand how it could possibly work, but I wanted to try it. So this is $20 at Sephora, and the first thing that it says on the box is that, and it even says important, wash eraser prior to first erase, washing instructions on tag. And on the tag on the eraser, it says to wash it in warm water and then put it in the dryer. So I just threw it in with a load of laundry this morning, and the end result is that it is much smaller than it was originally. And so it shrunk a little bit, but that's okay because it's still a fairly large cloth. And one side has a longer pile on it than the other. The other is shorter. The longer pile side is supposed to be for exfoliating if you're into that sort of thing, but I was more curious about the other part of it. So all you have to do is wet this with warm water and then just wipe it on your face in circular motions, and it's supposed to take off all your makeup. So that's what we're going to do here today live. And that was another reason why I decided to film two videos back to back, because it seemed like such a waste to do my makeup and then film a video and then have no makeup on again. So I figured I would at least get two videos worth out of my makeup. So I just wanted to show you what it looked like when it was dry, but I'm going to go wet this with warm water and be right back. So in case you're curious what this is made out of, on the tag it says 100% polyester. So it's wet now, and you don't have to wet the whole thing. You can just wet one section and just work off of that, but I don't know, I just decided to wet the whole thing. So the exfoliating side is the side with the tag. So you want to use, if you're using it to remove your makeup, you want to use the side that doesn't have the tag. Alright, so here we go. I'm so curious about this. Alright, I'm going to start up here. And it says small circular motions. So I can see a little bit of my foundation on there. Yeah, it's definitely coming off. Geez, I just wet this a little while ago, and it's already starting to dry. So I guess you have to work quickly. And when I was wetting it under the sink, it seemed like the water was just beating off of it. It was very difficult to wet it. Yeah, this is drying really fast. Okay, let's do the lipstick. I deliberately used a lip liner, lined and filled in my lips, and then put liquid lipstick on top to give this a really good test. Okay, so I can still see my eyeliner on there. And as far as mascara, I can still feel my mascara. So the foundation and the eye makeup all came off completely. Yeah, I don't see any traces of eye makeup left except for eyeliner and mascara. And as far as the lip products, yeah, I don't feel any left over. But in order to see if it removed all the lip products, I thought what I would do is take a cotton round and some micellar water and just run it over my lips to see if there's any lip product left. So let me grab that and I'll be right back. Actually, I thought it would make a lot more sense to use my lip color remover and a tissue because that's how I would normally take off any remaining lip product that I had. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this, just a tiny amount on my finger. Massage that into my lips. And then just take a tissue and it's kind of hard for you to see, I guess, but there is some color still there. Okay, so I would say it removed 98% of my lip product, but there was just a tiny, tiny bit left. And then I still have eyeliner and mascara on. So you know what? This towel was drying so fast as I was doing this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-wet this and then see if it will take off any more. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because when I had wet it before, I didn't realize it was going to dry so fast and I had just set it down on the table for a minute. So I'm thinking that maybe it didn't all come off because it wasn't quite wet enough. So, okay, let's make sure I got the right side here. And okay, so some more is coming off now. I don't like the idea of having to rub hard because the eye area, as everybody knows, you know, it's like a delicate area, so you don't really want to rub hard. But more is definitely coming off now. There's no question about it. So yeah, you gotta really saturate this thing and make sure that it's super wet or it's not gonna work. Now I have eyeliner and two different kinds of eyeshadow dragged down along the lower lash line there. So there was a lot to get off. But yeah, I don't wanna rub any harder than what I just rubbed because, you know, I'm an older person and I don't want to make any more fine lines and wrinkles than I have to. But pretty impressive though. It does take off a lot of your makeup. So if you are somebody that really doesn't do well with cleansers, like maybe you have an adverse reaction to cleansers, this might be a really nice option because then you won't have to use as much cleanser. And I don't know, they say that you just throw this in the laundry and that it comes completely clean. So that part of it remains to be seen, but from what I've heard from other people, it does come completely clean, so it doesn't, the makeup doesn't stain it or anything. You just throw this in the wash like you would anything else that you're going to launder. So pretty impressive, and I think, I don't know. I don't know if I want to use this every day or not, but how great would this be for traveling? Because then maybe you could get away with this and a box of makeup wipes, and you wouldn't even have to drag like a cleanser with you, or cotton rounds, or Q-tips, or whatever you usually use to remove your makeup with. So I just thought that you guys might be interested in this, and maybe you had seen it in Sephora and wanted to see how it would be. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.